All right, everyone, here we go with an Is This You reading. These are always tricky, you know. I've asked the universe to give me a little profile of somebody here. It could be a lot of somebodies, could be one somebody. Is it you? I kind of hope so. From this profile, I will tell you that. It's a very interesting little card pull here. Nice energy coming in. Let's see. Let's find out. If it's not for you, it could be future influence. So don't discount that, okay? That said, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. There's a whole playlist of Is This You readings. So, you know, check it out. Maybe something else in there is for you. But I hope this is you. I asked the universe, give me a profile here. Let's do some profiling. Right? Tell me about one or a whole bunch of my viewers. Well, you have or will, okay, or are in the process of making some sort of choice. You're at a bit of a decision point here, okay? It has to do with your life direction, I would imagine, or a change in lifestyle, a change in habit, a change in whatever. You're about to make some kind of choice, or you already have, or again, you're in the process of, all right? It's a good choice. The universe is telling you there's a bad choice, which would be to stay the same, to keep things where they are maybe, okay? Or if it's a crossroads where there's two options, one is definitely worse than the other. And it should be fairly obvious, just like on this card. One is darker than the other. It doesn't take too many people too long to pick out which is which, all right? That said, there's definitely a choice here that's guided by an angel energy, Archangel Michael in particular, with this Temperance card crossing the Two of Pentacles. And that choice is a wonderful path. It's a path that opens you up to opportunities for love, for success that you had not available to you before. And that, Ten of Pentacles, bookending the Two of Pentacles. There is one choice, one of the choices leads to Ten of Pentacles, guided by angel. The other choice, well, you know, it might keep you stuck. It might with a Hermit there, but it definitely leads to that. You don't have the option with the Hermit to do nothing. A choice has to be made here. We're all kind of at that point right now. The energy is sort of forcing a point to pick a side, to pick a direction, okay? I'm telling you, the right choice, the one that leads to that beautiful Ten of Pentacles and this nice Knight of Cups energy, is guided by angel energy. So again, if you're trying to decide which choice is which, well, this is like mild devil energy. If you're getting in your head about it too much, or you're worried, you feel trapped by it and all that stuff, that's not the right choice. The right choice is crystal clear. There's a lot of clarity with that Temperance card. Okay, this could be a choice. I don't know. Quit drinking, quit smoking, quit a job, move. It could be any of that. Okay, go out with somebody or not go out with somebody. It's going to vary for all of you. But for someone watching, and I feel this off this energy here, especially because the Hermit is here, I feel this, that for somebody, this choice actually saves your life, whatever it is. So if it is a lifestyle change, go with the angel. Okay, now let's see what the universe wants to tell us about this here. Let's pull a reading. That's just the profile. We're talking to somebody who's either made a choice, in the process of making a choice, or will in the very near future. And you might say, well, how do I predict my future, Steve? Well, you probably know that this choice needs to be made. This is pretty important, the way the energy reads here. You know, it's just, we blow off decisions all the time. We procrastinate. We carpet sweep things. That's never wise, you know. So, you're making a choice. There is one option that leads you down a road of unicorns and rainbows like nothing I've ever seen off that Ten of Pentacles I showed you. Right? You don't have the option of not making a choice, however. And I think you would probably pick up on that. You would probably feel that. All right? Choice has to be made here. Right? Now, nobody says, I mean, we make bad decisions all the time. Nobody says you can't go the route of the devil, you know, that Eight of Swords route if you want. But, you know, I wouldn't. You know, I wouldn't. Sometimes the Archangel Michael, angel energy is badass. You know, devil energy, I always say, is like junk food. It's easy, right? It's a piece of cake. Yeah, let's drink a lot. Yeah, okay. It's devil energy. It's easy. It's not so easy to say no. I'm not drinking. I don't drink, or something like that. You know, just using that as an example that everybody kind of can get their head around, right? I'm not saying that's you or that's the specific thing. I can't say a specific thing. It's different for all of you. But the choice is more important than you realize. Keep that in mind. All right? It changes your path. Even if it's a small thing, it changes your path in a big, 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 big motherfucking way. Okay. Let's go. I'm still shuffling. Come on. I've said all I need to say on the profile. Let's go. Okay. Bottom card. Six of Cups. Environmental energy around the base energy. I'm going to pull with Six of Cups. Listen to me. Whatever this choice is, this is what hangs us up all the time. Don't let nostalgia or sentimentality keep you stuck. Please don't. Please don't let any kind of nostalgia or sentimentality, don't ever let it influence any decision you have to make. Okay? Life is about making tough choices sometimes. We just keep moving forward. Always keep moving forward. And a lot of times nostalgia and sentimentality will keep you stuck. Right? You'll end up being a hoarder because you keep a bunch of shit that you don't need anymore. Every 5 years, I've said, every 5 years I purge my life. I mean, I take about 200 pounds of shit out to the trash. Stuff that I kept, I want to keep this as a memento or something. Nah, it ends up usually 9 times out of 10 in the 5-year trash bag, right? I'll tell you. All right. Don't like to have a lot of, don't like to carry around a lot of baggage. 3 cards. King of Swords. Center card, crossed by the 6 of Cups. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. Again, it's a new keep moving forward. This is solid new beginnings, and solid new beginnings need to be, I said I don't like to carry around a lot of baggage. I said that as an example. I don't say anything that's not part of the energy, not part of the reading. These are children on the card. They don't have a lot of stuff, right? I mean, kids, they don't have, they haven't acquired decades worth of shit, be it emotional, mental, or physical, right? All right. Yeah. Look, you want more proof of what I said about that 6 of Cups? As if that wasn't enough, underneath it, 8 of Cups. Just leave those 8 broken cups behind. They're done. What's done is done. The past is in the past. All right? Don't let nostalgia or sentimentality even influence this decision, whatever it is, this choice of a new path. These 2 path choices you may have. It could be more than that for some of you. Don't let nostalgia or sentimentality influence it. And don't be too influenced also by what happened before. Oh, I did this once before and it didn't work. Try again. If something doesn't work, try it again. Take what you learned from it not working and apply it. Okay? But that 8 of Cups is crystal clear, fueling that 6 of Cups. Everything I said just got backed up. What's red with the King of Swords? The 4 of Wands. Yeah. It's a righteous path. This is about new path. The 4 of Wands leads to what? The 10 of Pentacles. Where was the 10 of Pentacles? In the goddamn fucking pre-shuffle. And there was a path, one choice, one of the choices, guided by Archangel Michael energy. Angel energy. It's beautiful. But angel energy is badass. It's not always the easy decision. Like I started to tell you, devil energy is junk food. It's easy to follow that kind of energy. And the angel energy isn't always so easy. Right? It's not. It's sometimes a little trickier. It's a little rougher. It's because angel energy is badass. It's devil energy is just static energy. It's like when you rub your feet on the carpet and zap your friend. It's like that. Angel energy is like a goo. It's like an energetic goo. That's why it shorts out that static energy. That said here, I've got a King of Swords that's red. We already talked about these. I got a King of Swords that's red with the 4 of Wands. All right? It's again my King of Truth and my King of Action. All right, I've got to pull on the King of Swords. I've got to. Okay, and I'm going to do it with the Witches. I'm going to switch decks. I've already talked about the base energy here. Ties directly with the pre-shuffle. Okay, and this of course ties with the pre-shuffle with that 10 of Pentacles in there. Let's go, the King of Swords. Now, sometimes when we're making a choice in life, we don't know if it's the right decision. Oh God, I don't know. Is it right? Sometimes you just got to take a chance. Right? Go with the one that seems more difficult. That's what I often find. That's where the angel energy lives. If you're not like me and can pick up on such things. Right? I don't know here. King of Swords. Why is it here? It's very interesting energy off of it with the 4 of Wands. Alright. Why is the King of Swords here? Tell me about the King of Swords, witches. Let's go. What do you got? See what I'm saying? I mean, I love tarot. I always do. It's such a beautiful medium. It reflects the energy so nice. It's crossed by 2 swords, a crossroads, 2 ace of swords, 2 truths, 2 decisions. The universe is being crystal clear here. The King of Swords holds 1 ace of swords. Okay? There's only one truth. There's only one right way to go to get you on this, which leads to the 10 of Wands, or the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? There's only one choice. There's only one actual option. The other one either leaves you stuck or takes you down some dark alleys. All right? And this is especially true. I said there's at least one person watching where this energy saves your life. Okay? And don't give me at it. Well, I'm not making any choices right now. It's a choice you would know you need to make. It would definitely be a lifestyle choice of some kind. There's no doubt about that. You know. All right. Sometimes people say, well, it's too late to make this choice. Never too late. Never too late to be the person you're meant to be or could have been. What's on top? The Empress. Wow. Okay, all right, this kind of well, it doesn't contradict what I said. I don't want you to let nostalgia, for example, or sentimentality, I think I said, get in the way of the choice. However, your empathy, right, will help you in walking this new path. What I mean is, allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to feel as you're walking this new path. Allow yourself to, you might need to say goodbye to some things from the past, right? It's okay if you want to put some ceremony on it, you know, kind of a thing. If you know what I mean by that, right? Whatever this choice is. It could change in your path in some way. There's always a level of melancholy when we make changes. The energy right now is all about change. Whatever it is, allow your emotions to flow, okay? Allow your emotions to flow. Why is the Empress here? Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. If you allow your emotions to flow, you'll get in the water here. The Knight will get in the water. If you don't, you will stay stuck. Okay? There is, whatever this choice is that you're making, whatever this decision is that you're either making or will make, etc., it has a lot to do, you have to feel it. Okay? You have to, oh God, I wish I could figure out how to phrase it properly. Well, yeah, I kind of get it. I'll pull another card, the Wheel of Fortune here. Yeah. Your fortune lives and dies in your emotions with this. It has to be an emotional choice. And I would almost recommend putting ceremony on it. Normally I don't, but in this case I would recommend putting some ceremony on it. Whatever it is. If it's your last drink, this is my last drink. This is it. Mark the time, mark the calendar, whatever it is. Or if you're thinking about moving, say goodbye to the place, get it out of the way, and move forward. Okay? Whatever it is. This is our methodical night. He plans, he plots. Right, he's about to get in the water, but first he's going to take one last look. He's going to take one last look around. He's going to have one last hold of that pentacle before he jumps in that water. All right, you follow? This is a big deal. So Wheel of Fortune's a 10 in the major arcana. 10s are the end dead end that lead to a new beginning. This new beginning, which is a beautiful path that leads to that 10 of Pentacles, guided by Archangel Michael energy, which again is not going to be the easy choice. It very rarely is. I know people think angels, it's all, oh, it's beautiful, it's rainbows and unicorns. Angels are the badass energy. They're not rainbows and unicorns. That's fairyland. That's the land that the devil paints. The devil paints fairyland, that 10 of cups, that's bullshit and all of that. That's all mild devil energy. It's all deception. It's all illusion and delusion. Angel energy is badass. Always remember that. I picture it in my head as some badass biker sitting in a bar, right? Scruffy beard and a stack of beer bottles in front of him. That's angel energy. You wouldn't want to go up to that guy and say anything bad. Probably hit you in the head. Or whip his buck knife out or something. You know, you never know. Anyway, this is a powerful new beginning for you. The path, even if it's a small decision, that path leads to a major, major change. In other words, it opens up a future that you wouldn't have had you not made the right choice. All right? All right. 4 of Wands, let's talk about it. But your emotions, your empathy is going to help you. But do not let sentimentality hold you back. People stay put for a long time for sentimental reasons. Too long. Too long. I'll tell you. It's time, the universe is saying, to make that choice. The time is now. You wouldn't want to delay. This reading's coming up for a reason. This energy is very strong. You put it off too much longer, you're going to be in trouble. Maybe. It's possible. Or you lose the opportunity to walk this path. You know, opportunity, energy provides opportunity, but energy is dynamic. It's always changing. Opportunities fade in and they fade out. Just like astrological alignments. The energy fades in, peaks, and then fades out. Right? Same thing. Energy provides an opportunity. It's just a window of opportunity. We call it that, a window of opportunity. It's an energy. It's what energy does. Tell me about the Four of Wands. Tell me about this. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands at the bottom. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a whole new direction. Okay? Three of Wands. Whole new direction. New horizons. Your ship comes in on this path. Ace of Pentacles, the most... Well, and I accidentally left Five of Swords there. Look at that. Look at that. Five of Swords. False victory. You know? It's kind of left there. There's an opportunity to blow this. There is. Don't shortcut it. Don't take the easy way out. This is backing me up. It was just accidentally left there. It was at the top of the deck, apparently. Again, it was right underneath. So this card, this Five of Swords that I left, because I, for some reason, pulled the top two cards first, would have been right underneath the Queen of Pentacles. It would have gone Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Swords. So I'll leave it there. Because this is, again, this is what I said. Don't take it's not the choice you're making. It's not the easy choice. It's not the road that's the smoothest. I'm not a proponent of taking the path of least resistance. I know a lot of people out there who give self-help and shit like that preach that. That's not what flowing with the energy means. It doesn't mean always taking the path of least resistance. The path of least resistance, 9 times out of 10, is devil-type energy. It's junk food. It's easy. This is letting you know that this is probably the more difficult path to walk, but it's worth it. The payoff is phenomenal. Here's your payoff. And here's the contentment that comes with it. She got everything she needs, the Queen of Pentacles, male or female. Perfectly fine, perfectly content. It's a beautiful, peaceful energy, right? It's not the easy one, though. There is an easy one. Yeah, but that's, you know, the path of least resistance. People say that all the time. I hear self-help people doing it, to always take the path of least resistance. Yeah, they might have taken an 8th grade science class and learned that electricity always takes the path of least resistance and blah, blah, blah. That's fine. But that's not in a human construct perspective. That is not what I mean when I say flow with the energy, be like water. Water takes the shape of whatever it's poured into. Right? It does. It takes the shape. If it's poured into something all crazy and wild, it takes that shape. It's fine. You'll be okay. The path of least resistance is not always the best way. Usually, it's devil energy. It's because it's junk food energy. It's like conspiracy theories. Rather than learn the science behind things like global warming and things like that, the actual science and the actual math, it's much easier to just believe it's all bullshit. And then I don't have to study the math and learn about all kinds of things and the permafrost layer and what happens up in the atmosphere and the different layers of atmosphere and the fact that we only live in a thin layer of troposphere, and if that goes, you don't have to learn about any of that. And there's complex math that goes with it, calculations, cascade effects, and things like that. It's all too much. Too much. Okay? So it's just easier just to believe, oh, it's all crap. Right? It's just an example. You can believe what you want to believe. I don't fucking care. But it's just an example of what I'm saying. Be careful. Be careful of the path of least resistance. So, especially with this decision. It's a tough choice. It's not an easy path to walk. But it leads to absolute beauty. And it leads to... it gives you a future. It gives you a future that you definitely don't have if you make the other choice. So whatever this choice is, and you would know if you've already made the choice and you feel like I'm validating it with this reading, that's how it resonates with you. If you've already made the choice and you're in 8 swords now because of this reading, go back and take a look. Make sure. I mean, some things are a no-brainer, right? Should I quit smoking or should I quit drinking? If that's the choice. Right? For example, just as an example. Well, duh, of course you should. Don't be fucking ridiculous, you know. I mean, is it going to be easy? No. It's tough. It's a pain in the ass. But according to this reading, if you do that, it leads to this. It leads to this path, which leads to a 10 of Pentacles, which is a lot further down the road. A lot more discoveries, a lot more things. You see the beauty in life. It activates your energy here. It's just an example. This choice could be something about where you live. It could be something about how you're working. It could be something about the people you associate with, whatever it is. You find your friends are starting to take advantage of you, right? They're starting to whatever. I mean, you know, God forbid you lend a friend money. You lend a friend money, they always come back for more. Always. Even before they paid you back the first lot. 9 times out of 10. That's why I don't lend anybody anything. But that being said, you're looking around and you're going, hey, these people are taking advantage of me. Well, it'd be a lot easier just to take the path of least resistance and keep things how they are. Wouldn't it? It always is. You're in a bad relationship. Path of least resistance. Just keep it as how it is. I'll find a hobby to distract myself. The actual best route is much harder, much more difficult. You've got to make a tough choice. You've got to say goodbye. And you've got to move in a new direction. Well, that's making the right choice. That's backed by badass Archangel Michael energy. It's a fact. It's truth. It's your truth. It's what it is. Follow your truth. That's all you got to do. Be old Toucan Sam, right? On the Fruit Loops box. He always followed his nose and led him to Fruit Loops. In this case, his nose is your truth. Follow that, all right? Because of the Temperance card in the pre-shuffle. Because it's backed by Archangel Michael energy, which is truth. Follow it. And if you're looking for the answer, if you can't decide, oh God, this reading, fuck you, Steve, now I don't know what to do. If you can't decide, that Temperance energy is there to teach you as well. Sit in the silence. Sit in the quiet. You won't decide anything in 8 swords. Going, oh God, fuck this, fuck that, you know, blah, blah, blah. Oh God, now what do I do? Steve did this fucking reading and now I'm all fucked up. Oh my God, oh my God. That's 8 swords. Stop it. Sit there in the Temperance energy. Relax. Meditate a little bit. Go distract yourself with something else. Most of the, well, not most of, but a good number of the tough decisions I've had to make in life, I've made while I was doing something else. I distract myself, right? And I process in the background rather than just sit in it. All right? Keep that in mind. That's your reading. It's beautiful, right? But be careful about path of least resistance and shit like that. Not this one. If this is for you. All right? And again, it could be near future influence. But anyway, that is your reading. I hope this is for you because this is one of those choices. You got a chance to walk a really righteous path here. At least, I mean, look at the cards that fell on top of it. It's very nice. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. It's here to help. It's here to let you know there's a choice you need to make. You know, if you're trying to make a choice. If you already have made the choice and you're here watching this reading, my guess is this reading is here because Temperance was crossing it. It's here to tell you you've made the right choice. Whenever you have to make a decision in life, always remember in the back of your mind, you're making the right choice that's right for you, right? A lot of people like to, I use music as an example. A lot of people like to criticize people's songs and things like that, right? They go out there and, Led Zeppelin or some big band releases a new album and the critics come out and trash their new song because of blah, 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 this and that. The answer from the band is always the same thing. It was the best we could do in the bubble of time we had to do it in, right? That's it. That's the answer. If they had an infinite amount of time and an infinite amount of money to make the decision, could they have made a better song? Probably. But they only get a bubble of time. This right here, my point, is a bubble of time. It's a bubble of opportunity. All right? So make the best decision you can. But keep in mind, it might not be the easy the correct answer, the angel path, might not be the easy one. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful, okay? I'll do my best for you guys, but this is nice. All right, good luck.